Mike here with gearsofbiz.com. We are here with Alex of BlackBerry to take a look at the brand new Playbook.
Yeah, so let me just go over some of the specs on it here. So it's our brand new Playbook, 7-inch tablet, powered by a 1 gigahertz dual-core processor, and running our brand new BlackBerry Tablet OS, which is built upon the QNX operating system. So if you've heard about QNX, it runs power plants and hospitals, stuff that needs to be reliable. This system, you know, it's rock solid, and it has, of course, BlackBerry on top of it. Just to go over here, it's about 1 centimeter thick, 0.4 inches. Just weighs under a pound, 400 grams. And some of the really cool things about it. So we've got HDMI out, micro USB and a dock connector. So HDMI out's great for presentations. You can hook it up to a TV and anything you play on here. So any of the videos, any of the applications you can run from here. Micro USB for charging and a dock connector for some of the accessories we have coming out. This unit's Wi-Fi. We do have a 4G version coming out on Sprint later in the year as well.
Fantastic.
All right, so let me show you a little bit about the OS. Now, as you know, every tablet has a bezel, right? You got to have somewhere to put your thumbs.
Right.
What we've done is added functionality to the bezel. So one of the cool things is I can swipe up from the bottom to see what apps I have running. When I'm looking at an app, if I want to switch really quick, I can swipe from the side, go to our browser. If I want to bring up a keyboard, it's another swipe to bring up. So everything's about gestures on this. Really easy to use. You can just pick it up and go. This is our WebKit browser. So it's full Adobe Flash 10.1 support and HTML5 support. So all the sites you go to on your desktop, you can go to here. It's an uncompromised browsing experience. You really actually have the full internet here. So we have that full multitasking. So as you can see, everything is loading in the background. So I brought up ESPN, it's loading in the background. Full HD 1080p playback. So if I go in here to videos, I think my favorite one is BBC Motion Gallery Video. Beautiful, stunning image, stereo speakers, and with a mini HDMI out, you can plug it into your TV as well. And again, the power of the processor and the BlackBerry Tablet OS, full, real multitasking, not app switching. Other great feature too, dual cameras, front and back. The front camera is a 3 megapixel camera. The back is a 5 megapixel camera.
That's impressive.
They do full HD video recording. And I can just do a quick switch here. And it's just great recording here. So I'll just record a quick video here, a quick 5-second. Saturday here at CES. And I'll go in and I have it sitting here. One of the really cool things too is just to click and throw away an application.
That's cool.
And here's the video we just made.
Good quality. Now, what do you see the camera being used for in a business setting?
In a business setting, I can really see the power of video conferencing, right? And it's an open system as well, so it's not like you have to do Playbook to Playbook. You'll be able to do different systems together.
Okay. Will I be able to Skype video chat to an Android phone or something?
We haven't announced exactly what's going to be behind that yet, but we'll have some announcements on that later.
Okay.
But I mean, it's far from a business perspective as well. So one of the great things about it, we have a suite of software called Docs2Go. So you'll be able to view and edit Word, PowerPoint, and Excel documents. With the HDMI out, be able to actually connect it up to a TV. We have a Bluetooth product called BlackBerry Presenter, which you're able then to present a PowerPoint from here onto a projector.
Okay.
So a number of ways to use this in both a business and a consumer thing. And of course, from the consumer, you're at home, and all your kids love Elmo. There's an Elmo Storytime app that helps you learn how to read if you don't already know how to read. Should I turn the volume up? It's Elmo talking. And again, true multitasking. So Elmo's still walking around in the background.
That's very impressive. Now, compared to an iPad, of course, you're clearly gunning straight for an iPad on something like this, or somewhere in between. Where do you see this fitting compared to an iPad?
This is a professional grade tablet, and what we mean by professional grade is that It's the engineering of it, the operating system, and the hardware. This is a unit that you know that you pick up off the shelf. You know it's just going to work, and it's going to give you the experience that you come to expect from a BlackBerry product.
So instead of a bunch of workarounds and odd apps to make what you want, this thing comes professional ready.
It comes professional ready, and it also though has access to thousands of applications in BlackBerry App World. So developers are able to build powerful Adobe Air-based applications to extend the functionality of it.
So if I'm a developer, I can build an Adobe Air and it will be available on the Playbook?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. Now what's the App Store policy like? I have not built for Blackberries before, so I'm a little bit curious as to, I want to build a functional app through Adobe Air on here. What's it like getting it onto the App Store and onto one of these?
So it's a very easy process. You can go to blackberry.com/appworld, and there's information there for developers. It's actually a free registration time right now, so we've waived registration fees to be a new vendor, waived the fees for submission, and we also have an offer that's running till February 1st. If you build and submit an app for Playbook and it's accepted, you actually get a free Playbook when it launches.
That's cool.
So it's an amazing opportunity right now to build for BlackBerry and get your apps on Playbook for launch.
Sure. Okay. What other features do you have that you see for the traveling salesperson, executive, small business guy?
Well, you know, I think one of the most important things is a thing called BlackBerry Bridge. BlackBerry Bridge is really a business-centric part of the Playbook experience. It lets you tether your BlackBerry to your Playbook to have your corporate email, your calendar, your contacts show up on your Playbook.
Okay.
So what's great about that one is that you have large screen to interact. Everything happens on your BlackBerry, but it's displayed here. So the minute I get an email on my BlackBerry, it shows on my Playbook. I can respond to it from here. Once the connection's broken, though, from a security standpoint, all the data is still in my BlackBerry. Nothing is available here.
So it's like streaming data to
exactly.
your...
So in case it got stolen or anything like that,
right,
it's all stored in your BlackBerry still. So all those enterprise IT policies are still powered by your BlackBerry, enforced by your BlackBerry, but available here on your Playbook.
Now, I'm assuming there's an email client built into this?
No, actually, that's one of the great things about it. So from just an off-the-shelf perspective, it's full Wi-Fi support. You're able to go to use the browser to go to Gmail, Yahoo Mail, Live Mail, any mail system you use, and access your email here on the go. You don't need a Playbook or a BlackBerry to use Playbook. Okay. But it just makes it that much more powerful.
Can you launch a browser for us, and we'll go to a specific website?
Yeah. So I'm just going to bring up a new tab here. And where are we going?
Gearsofbiz.com, GearsOfBiz.com. That's pretty good, nice keyboard.
Nice keyboard. I'm thumb typing like you do on a BlackBerry.
Is this running over Wi-Fi right now?
This is running over Wi-Fi right now.
It's fluid. I don't see any lags. Do you have pinch to zoom capability? Wow, that's nice.
We do. We have good old pinch and zoom. Can't browse without it.
Very nice.
It was great. Once again, the gesture. So I gesture here to see the other sites I have loaded. I can switch back to ESPN.
Very nice.
And then just get rid of it.
So for email, you've got to run through web client for email. Yep. There's not a native email app, and that's clearly by choice.
Yes.
Okay. Any other preloaded applications in here that we should know about?
Well, these are just some examples of what we'll have available in BlackBerry App World.
Okay.
So from preloaded, obviously we'll have a camera and video apps, stuff like that.
Right.
But expect more announcements on some of the great content that's going to be available.
And when will we see this?
It's going to be available this quarter, so first quarter 2011.
Okay, fantastic. And I'm assuming it's going to be available in some retail outlets?
We haven't announced the distribution channels yet, but we're working on that still.
Fantastic. And price point?
It's going to be competitive to what's out there in the tablet market.
Okay. Fantastic. Well, we're here with Alex at the BlackBerry booth, and that's our hands-on demo with the Playbook. Hope you enjoyed.